ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। नत्वा श्रीभारती तीर्थ विद्यारण्यमुनीश्वरो
नत्वा श्री भारती तीर्थ विद्यारण्यमुनीश्वरो
अधीमहे पञ्चदशीं कैवल्यपदसिद्धये।
अधीमहे पंचदशीं कैवल्यपदसिद्धये।
पंचमहाभूत विवेक प्रकरणस्य षष्टितम श्लोकः। श्लोक नंबर 66। एवं श्रुति विचारात् प्राक् यथा यद्वस्तु भासते
एवं श्रुति विचारात् प्राक् यथा यद्वस्तु भासते
विचारेण विपर्येति ततस्तच्चिन्त्यतां वियत्।
विचारेण विपर्येति ततस्तच्चिन्त्यतां वियत्।
भिन्ने वियत् सति शब्दभेदात् बुद्धेश्च भेदतः।
भिन्ने वियत्सति शब्दभेदात् बुद्धेश्च भेदतः।
वायुवादिष्वनुवृत्तं सन् न तु व्योमेति भेदधीः
वाय्वादिषु अनुवृत्तं सन्नतो व्योमेति वेदति
सद्वस्त्वधिकवृत्तित्वात् धर्मिव्योम्नस्तु धर्मथा
सद्वस्त्वधिकवृत्तित्वात् धर्मी व्योम्नस्तु धर्मता
धिया सतः पृथक्कारे ब्रूहि व्योम किमात्मकम्
धिया सतः पृथक्कारे ब्रूहि व्योम किमात्मकम्
अष्टषष्टितमश्लोकपर्यन्तं दृष्टवन्तः। षष्षष्टितमश्लोके एवं श्रुतिविचारात् श्रुतिः प्रमाणं श्रुतिः अस्मिन् विषये श्रुतिः एव प्रमाणं किन्तु श्रुतिविचारात् प्राक् वस्तु यत् वस्तु भासते विपर्येण विचारेण किं भवति विचार्येण तद्वस्तु विचार्येण चिन्त्यतां विचार्यतां यद्वस्तु श्रुतिविचारात् प्राक् श्रुतिः एव प्रमाणं प्रमाणेन किं भवति प्रमाणेन वस्तुनः यथार्थ स्वरूपज्ञानं भवति अतः श्रुतिम् आश्रित्य एव विचारः करणीयः यदि न कुर्मः चेत् श्रुतिम् आश्रित्य तर्हि वस्तुनः स्वरूपम् अन्यत् एव भवति यथा पूर्वश्लोके अपि यत् यथा वर्तते तस्य तथात्वं भाति मानतः इति प्रमाणतः अतः अत्र सत् श्रुति सद्येव विषयः सत् व्योम्नः विवेकः श्रुतिविचारात् प्राक् पूर्वं यत् वस्तु सत् वस्तु यथा प्रतीयते भासते विपर्येण तद्वस्तु विचारात् किं भवति यथार्थज्ञानं भवति विचारात् प्राक् विपर्येण विचारात् प्राक् यथार्थ स्वरूप ज्ञानं न भवति विचारात् अनन्तरं विचारेण विपर्येति विपरीतताम् इत्युक्ते यथार्थ ज्ञानं भवति विचारात् परः यथार्थ ज्ञानं विचारात् पूर्वम् अयथार्थ ज्ञानम् इति अत्र श्रुतिः एव प्रमाणम् अतः श्रुति विचारात् प्राक् श्रुति विचारात् पश्चात् श्रुति विचारात् प्राक् वस्तु भासते किन्तु वस्तुनः अयथार्थ ज्ञानं भवति विचारात् परं यथार्थ ज्ञानं भवति विपर्येति यत् ज्ञानं विचारात् पूर्वं तत्तु ज्ञानं तत्तु विपर्यज्ञानं तस्य विपर्यज्ञानस्य विपर्येति विपरीतभावं विचारेण प्राप्नोति इत्यर्थः भिन्ने वियत् सति सत् तथा वियत् सति वियच्च सच्च वियत् सति भिन्ने शब्दतः अपि भिन्नः बुद्धेः ज्ञानस्य अपि भेदः अस्ति वायुवादिषु सत् 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 वस्तुनः अनुवृत्तम् अस्ति किन्तु व्योम्नः न इति भेददीः भेदज्ञानं भवति। वायुवादिषु सद्वस्तुनः तद्वस्तु अनुवर्तते वायुवादिषु भूतेषु किन्तु वियत् न अनुवर्तते। आकाशः न अनुवर्तते, आकाशस्य गुणम् अनुवर्तते किन्तु आकाशः न अनुवर्तते इति। अतः सद्वस्तु अधिकवृत्तित्वात् सद्वस्तुनः सद्वस्तु अधिकदेशे वर्तते। अधिकवृत्तित्वात् अधिकम् अधिकवृत्तिः व्याप्तिः सर्वेषु वृत्तित्वात् वृत्तित्वात् अधिकवृत्तित्वात् तदेव धर्मी भवति। व्योम्नः धर्मतात् धर्मत्वं प्राप्नोति। पूर्वं व्योम्नः धर्मी सतः धर्म तत्तु विचारात् पूर्वं श्रुति विचारात् पूर्वम्। इदानीं श्रुति विचारात् परं सद्वस्तु धर्मी व्योम्नः धर्मता। तदेव पूर्व श्लोके उक्तं विपर्येति इति। विपरीत भावम् इत्युक्ते यथा ज्ञानं यथार्थ ज्ञानं भवति इत्यर्थः। दिया दिया सतः पृथक् कार्ये ब्रूहि व्योम किमात्मकम्। दिया बुद्धिया सद्वस्तुनः पृथक् कार्ये पृथक् करणे कथं सतः पृथक् करणं भवति। बुद्धिया एव only through cognition can be separated, not physically, not possible. दिया बुद्धिया सद्वस्तुनः पृथक् कार्ये if sat is separated from सतः पृथक् कार्ये सद्वस्तुनः पृथक् करणे सति पृथक् कार्ये सति सप्तमी सतः पृथक् कार्ये if there is separation of sadvastu from the mixture of sat and vyoma, then what is the reality of vyoma? Vyoma bruhi vyoma kimatmakam. The mixture is sat and vyoma, akasha. Both are mixed up. Now sat vastu buddhya pratakare sati. Buddhya tasya pratak karanam karoti chet vadatu व्योम किमात्मकम व्योम स्वरूपम किम व्योम स्वरूपम किम मिथ्या इति। तदेव अग्रिमश्लोके आचार्यः वदति पश्यामः। अवकाशात्मकं तच्चेदसत् इति चिन्त्यताम्।
अवकाशात्मकं
अवकाशात्मकं
तच्चेदसत् तदिति चिन्त्यताम्।
अवकाशात्मकं
चेत्
तच्चेत्
इति
चिन्त्यताम्।
भिन्नं सतो सच्चनेति पक्षि चेत् व्यो व्याहतिस्तव।
भिन्नं सतो
सच्चनेति
पक्षि
व्याहतिस्तव।
तव।
पूर्वश्लोके आचार्येण प्रश्नः क्रियते। दिया सतः पृथक् कारे सद्वस्तु आकाशात् सद्वस्तुनः पृथक् करणं करोति चेत् ब्रूहि वद आकाशस्य व्योम्नः स्वरूपं किं किम् आत्मकं व्योम इति। आकाशात् सद्वस्तु पृथक् कृतं चेत् किम् अवशिष्यते। आकाशस्य धर्मः अवकाशः अवशिष्यते। आकाशे कति धर्माः सन्ति? आकाशे व्योम्नि कति धर्माः अवकाशः इति अवकाशः सत्ता इति द्वौ धर्मौ आकाशे स्तः इति पूर्वमुक्तम् अतः सतः पृथक्कारे किम् अवशिष्यते? अवकाशः अवशिष्यते। अवकाशः अवशिष्यते इति उत्तरं ददाति प्रश्नस्य उत्तरं। किन्तु कथम् अवकाशः अवशिष्यते तदेव अत्र आचार्यः वदति। कथं चिन्त्यताम् च अवकाशात्मकं तच्च असत् इति चिन्त्यताम्। अवकाशात्मकं चेत् तत् व्योम अवकाशात्मकम् एव अवशिष्यते इति चेत् असत् तदिति चिन्त्यताम् इति उत्तरं ददाति। कः? प्रश्नस्य उत्तरं पूर्वपक्षी ददाति। असत् इति। दिया पृथक्कारे व्योम किमात्मकं वद इति प्रश्नस्य उत्तरं पूर्वपक्षी वदति। अवकाशात्मकं तत् अवकाशात्मकं कः? अवकाशात्मकं व्योम। तत् व्योम अवकाशात्मकं व्योम एव अवशिष्यते चेत् असत् इति चिन्त्यताम् इति उत्तरम्। Here we have to discuss. असत् इति चिन्त्यताम्। भिन्नं सतः असच्च न इति वक्षि चेत् व्याहतिस्तव. The beautiful discussion. We discuss and then further proceed. The two shlokas 68 and 69. It establishes the mithyatvam of Vyat. Once the mithyatvam of Vyat is established, the same thing can be extended to all the bhutas, all the bhautikas. The topic is therefore mithya. Mithya is a topic. Mithyatvam. Mithyatvam, this topic is very unique to Vedanta. In no other darshana, there is a topic of, you find the topic of mithya. It's very unique to Vedanta. And this mithya is not understood, therefore, people criticize Advaitins as Mayavadi. What is mithya should be understood. Having studied Vedanta for long years, except mithya, if you understand everything, means you have not understood anything. So mithya is very important. Shastram doesn't say explicitly what mithya is. Doesn't explicitly say mithyatvam. So the mithyatvam of the Jagat is arrived at by Shruti. Shruti Pramanam Arthabhati. Shruti Arthabhati. Shruti doesn't say there is no such term mithya used by the Shruti. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya, that is in some Prakarana Grantha. Mithya, the word is not used by the Shruti. Shruti uses a Shadlinga to arrive at the Tatparya, Shadlingaihi Tatparya Nirnayaha. We operate the Shruti and Shruti Arthabhati. Arthapatti, we know the two-step inference. By that, Mithyatvam of Jagat is arrived at. If you arrive at it, if you understand the Tatparyam of Shruti, then by the Shruti Arthapatti, you will find that Jagat is Mithya. The Shruti Arthapatti, we understand Jagat is Mithya. We cannot establish Asangatvam of Brahma without understanding Mithyatvam. So that is the topic, very important topic. Once we understand, the same thing can be extended to all the elements. So for Jagat, the entire Jagat is covered. Jagat is Mithya. Mithya means it is not non-existent. At the same time, it is not existent also. Nasato vidyate bhavaha, na bhava vidyate sataha. Here, instead of Jagat is taking the very first element which has come to existence, that is Vyat. Sat is real. Sat. Sat is real. What about Vyat? Vyat is not real. If Vyat is Sat, for some people Vyat is Sat, then it cannot be negated. Why cannot be negated if Vyat is Sat? Because Sat and Vyat, they enjoy the same order of reality. If Vyat is Sat, they enjoy the same order of reality, then it cannot be negated. But Vyat we negate. Not we negate. In fact, Vyat gets negated. Where? When? Every day Vyat is negated by us. We negate, in fact. We negate Vyat every day when in our daily Nitya Pralaya, Nidra, Sushupti. When we go to sleep, where is Vyat? So Vyat is negated in daily Pralaya. And of course, the Pralaya, Samashti Pralaya, there also Vyat is absorbed, Vyat is negated. So therefore, Vyat is Badhyate, Vyat is negated. Vyat is negated, therefore it is not Sat. So very good. It is not Sat, therefore it has to be Asat. Na Sat is Asat. Why don't we say Na Sat Asat? No, it is not not there means Na Sat. Simple Nanch Tatpurusha. It is not Asat also. Vyat Badhyate, therefore it is not Sat. Because it is not Sat, we cannot say it is Asat. It is not Asat also. Why? Because if it is Asat, Asat Chet na Pratiyeta. Sat Chet na Badhyeta. It cannot be Sat because if it is Sat, it cannot be negated. Because it is negated every day in our sleep, that is our Anubhava. Of course, Pralaya, total Pralaya, Vyata also is absorbed, so negated. So therefore it cannot be Sat. Can we say it is Asat? No. If it is Asat, na Pratiyeta. You cannot cognize, but it is cognizable. It is there. You cannot negate. Jagat shines, Vyat shines, Bhati. Then therefore what is that? It is neither Sat, Vyat. Vyat is extended to Jagat. Vyat or Jagat. Incidentally, both happens to be same linga. Jagat, Jagati, Jaganti. Vyat also Napumsaka linga. So it is neither Sat nor Asat. Like what? Like rope snake. Sat Asat Vilakshanaha. Sat Asat Vilakshanam. Rope snake. Rope snake is not Sat. It's not Sat. Why? Because it disappears when light is thrown. And it is not Asat also. Because before light, it appears. Pratiyate. Therefore, we say Rajju Sarpa is Sat Asat Vilakshanam. If it is not there, na Pratiyata. It is there and it is negated in the sense of light. Therefore, it is not Sat. So therefore, Sat Asat. Vilakshanam. So you cannot categorically say this is what it is. Then we have to use some term for that. That which is not available for categorical understanding. Then here, Acharya here, Vidyaranamani helps us to categorize it. It will be categorically understood that Acharya beautifully does here. So therefore, Viyat is not Sat. That is clear, and it has to be, therefore it has to be Asat. Iti Purvapakshi says. It is not Sat, not Purvapakshi. It is not Sat, therefore it must be Asat. Avakashatmakam tat chet. Avakashatmakam, that is tat avakashatmakam chet. Asat iti chintyata. That is what generally we arrive at. If it is not Sat, Diya Satah Pratakare, Druhi iti Prashnaha Kriyate, Purvam. Now, it is separated. Now, Sadvastu separated from the Akasha. Akasha is Avakashatmakam. Sat is gone. Now, what must be? Therefore, Asat Avakashatmakam Tat. Now, Pratakare Sati. Asat iti Chintyata. It has to be Asat. It is proposal. Tat Avakashatmakam Chet Asat. Kimatmakam Brugi was the question. So Viyat Akashatmakam Viyat, when Sat is separated, then what is that? Asat iti Chintyatam, Nyayatam. Can we know like that? If existence is removed from the Akasha, then Akasha is Asat iti Chintyatam. Avakashatmakam, Avakashatvam and Astitvam. These two are the dharma which is there for Viyat. These two dharmas, not only for Viyat, Kima Kasminchit Vastuni. Kasminchit Vastuni Sat Vartate Chet Eva Anya Dharmaha api Bhavati. Sat Asti Anya Dharmaha Asti. Kasminchit Vastuni. Yata Viyat Akashaha Vayuhu Apaha Prithvi Kimapi Vastu. Kasminchit Vastuni. Sat Asti Ataha Anya Dharmaha Asti. Yata Akashe. Sat Asti Astitvam is there Asti Ataha Avakashatmakam Asti. Targeva Bhavitum Hargati. Astitvam Nasti Chet Katam Avakashatmakam Bhavati. Satta Vihinaha Avakashaha Astiva. Satta Vihina Avakashaha Asatyeva Atahaiva Asat iti Chintetam. Asat iti Chintetam. No. If you separate Sat from Akasha, Sat is gone, then Akasha must be Asat. Iti question we ask and answer also we give. We want to test the Purvapakshi's response. How he reacts. What Purvapakshi says. Purvapakshi will be in problem. Why? Because Purvapakshi, if you say Asat, Asat means it is Tucham. No, it's not Tucham. For Purvapakshi, Akasha is different from Sat. At the same time, it is not Asat. That is what Purvapakshi's standpoint. If it is Tucham, then Purvapakshi will be in trouble. Purvapakshi will not ask because for him Akasha is it's a reality. So therefore, Sadvastunaha Akashaha Vinnaha Sataha Vinnam Vyoma. Sataha Vinnam Vyoma Asat Cha Na iti Vakshi. Vakshi is Vadishyasi. Vachdatoho, Vachdatu Vakshi, Vadishyasi. Who says? Purupakshi. We ask a question, Diya Sataka Pratakare, Vyoma Kimatmakam, then we ourselves answered, if Sat is removed from Akasha, then Akasha must be Asat, Asatiti, Chintyatam, Nyayatam. Father Purupakshi says, no, Sataha Binnam Vyoma, therefore, when Sat is separated, Akasha will not become Asat. Iti who says? Purupakshi says. Akasha will not become Asat. Now there is caught. Logically speaking, what? If Vyat is different from Sat, Sataha Binnaha. If Vyat is different from Sat, Sataha, if Sataha Binnaha, Vyat, Sataha Binnam Vyat, Vyat is Napumsakalinga. Asat na iti Vakshi. Who says? It is different from Sat, but it is not Asat. Then we say, if you say so, then there is Vyahati Doshaha, self-contradiction. What is a self-contradiction? If it is not Sat, it has to be Asat. If it is not Sat, it is Asat, Vyahatihi, self-contradiction, Vyahati Doshaha. Vyahatihi means self-contradiction. We understand Vyat is not Sat. If it is not, then it has to be Asat. But Purupakshi said, no, it is not Asat, na Asat. Na Asat, if you say, then we say, Tava Vyahatihi, you are contradicting. You are contradicting. Because if it is Asat, Asat chet na pratiyeta. It should not be cognizable if it is Asat. Asat is not Tucham. We cannot take that stand. Tucham we will see. See, if it is not Sat, then Asat. Then what is Asat? Asat should be clarified. What is Asat? But Purupakshi said it is different from Sat. So Purupakshi wants to establish that Vyat is different from Sat. So that is all independent in reality. Sadeva Samidam Agya Asit Ekameva Dvityam Tatvakya. So Sishtehe Prak Vyat Asti. That is the standpoint the Purupakshi takes. So we attack the Purupakshi saying, ultimately to prove, to establish that Vyat is Nitya. Because for that, Sattva, if Akasha is different from Sataha Binnam and Sat is removed, then Akasha must be Asat. If Akasha is Asat, then Purupakshi, no, it is not Asat. If Purupakshi Vadati Chet, Tatra Purva Para Virodaha Asti. That is Vyagati Doshaha. You are self-contradicting. If a thing is not existent, it must be non-existent. That is logic. If it is not existent, Vyat doesn't exist, therefore Vyat is non-existent. Avakashatmakam. Sat is removed. Sat is gone. Existence is removed. Then it must be non-existence. No. Because it can be removed, subject to removal, separated. Separation is possible. Purupakshi does a separation. He says it is different. He says it's different. And therefore, it is separated. Having separated, Vyat is not Asat. The Purupakshi says. We say it is Asat. It's logical to say it is Asat. Why? Because the existence is removed. Then what will be there? Non-existence only. No. Existence is removed, but it continues to be another existence. That is Vyagatihi, that is a dosha. You say Vyoma is different from Sat. At the same time, it is not Asat. Vakshi, na iti Vakshi. Asat na iti Vakshi. Asat na Vakshi means na Asat means Akasha also enjoys another reality. It is there, iti Vakshi. Then you are contradicting. If existence is not there, now can Akasha exist? The existence itself is removed. If existence is removed, then where is Akasha? And you are saying Akashaka na asat, it is sat. That's a problem. Vyagatihi. Any vastu can be there provided there is sat and its own swabhava. If sat is removed, where is the existence of that vastu, that thing? Not there. That's what we said asat. But Purva Bakshi said, Sataha bindam kintu na asat. Iti Purva Bakshi vadati. Targi, we say, Vyagatihi tava vyagatihi. You are contradicting Purva apara, Pura para virodha. What you say and what you later say contradicting. You say Vyat is different from Sat, at the same time it is not Asat. That cannot be. If it is different from Sat, it has to be Asat only. And further we say, not said here, but we have to understand. Asat means it is not the Tucham. Tucham is that which doesn't exist absolutely. Tucham. We are not talking about Tucham. Tucham, we cannot even conceive of. We can think of only what exists. What exists. So, we are not saying Asat means it is Tucham. Tucham is absolutely non-existent. How can you conceive of anything which is absolutely non-existent? Not possible. You can experience or you can cognize that which is existing. Even if you think of a man with two horns, non-existing, but a man exists and the horns exist. You mix them in your dream. You cannot think of something which doesn't exist completely, absolutely. So individually they exist, but mixing up is your job. You are Ishvara in the dream. So you do the kalpana and mixing is possible. So there also it is not tucham. So therefore, there are two types of asat. One type of, the Acharya itself says, two type of basamanam asat. One asat, one that shines, basamanam asat. Another asat is that which doesn't shine, abasamanam asat. Basamanam asat, abasamanam, na basamanam, abasamanam. Basamanam pratiyamanam asat. One is pratiyamanam asat, basamanam asat. Other one is apratiyamanam, abhasamanam asat. Basamanam asat means basa, bas means to shine, one that shines, bati. Abhasamanam means that doesn't shine. Now, Vyat is basamanam asat. It is pratiyamanam asat. Vyat is basamanam. Rope snake also basamanam. Rope snake also. Abhasamanam example, we can say man's horn. Abhasamanam asat. So Vyat is basamanam asat. So basati. Yat asat basamanam bhavati tat mithya bhavati. Acharya, the next shloka gives a definition of what mithya. That which shines, that asat which shines. You see, asat which shines, asat bhati. Sat bhati only we have heard asat bhati. If asat is bhati, basamanam asat is mithya. That is what mithya is. Pratiyamanam asat. It is pratiyamanam. It is appears. It is cognizable. It's available for our experience. Pratiyamanam. At the same time, it is not sat, it is asat. It doesn't enjoy absolute existence. Therefore, we say it is not sat. It doesn't mean it is not there. It is pratiyamanam. That's why we say, include, add this two. Pratiyamanam asat. Yat asat bhasamanam bhavati tat mithya iti. Yata akashah. Akashah satva nasat. Already it is proved asat. Nasat means asat. Asat iti chintetam we say. Purvapakshi objected, no, it is different from Satya, but it is not Asat. Because if we say Asat, its very stand will be shaken. He has taken the stand that Asat, Akasha is different from Satya, and it exists. It doesn't exist. It's not that it doesn't exist. So therefore he says Akasha is different from Satya, at the same time it is not Asat. If he says, then he is contradicting himself. Because anything that exists, we can say, a thing can exist only when Sat is there. Minus Sat, it is Asat. And Asat exists, you cannot say. It is contradicting. Non-existent thing exists, contradicting. That's called Vyagatihi. Sat is removed from Akasha, therefore, Kevalam Avakashatmaka Vyoma Asti. Who says? Purvapakshi says, wants to say. Vyoma is different from Sat, and therefore Avakashatmaka Vyoma Asti. It means na asat means asti. Iti vadishyati chet tarki vyagatihi avakashatmaka vyoma asti. Kevalam avakashatmaka. Avakashatmaka vyoma means that in that there is no sat, non-existent vyat asti. Contradiction or not? It's contradiction. Non-existent vyat akasha exists. Self-contradictory. That's what we say. Purva aparadaha. You say it is different from Sat, at the same time, it is not Asat, you cannot say. If it is different from Sat, it has to be Asat. And we are not saying it is Tucham. Therefore, how do you categorize it? It is Basamanam. It shines. It is there, but not absolutely. It derives its existence from Sat. Therefore, Yat Sat Basamanam Bhavati Tat Nitya. That is what the Acharya going to say. Now let us read the Tika here. This is an important thing to be understood. If this is not understood, then Vedanta is not understood. So for any thing to exist, Sat must be there, along with another Dharma also must be there. Sat is removed. How can that Dharma sustain? Purvapakshi said it sustains. No. That's what Vyagati, self-contradiction. Gita is beautifully says, Nasato vidyate bhavaha, na bhava vidyate sataha. We are not talking, asat, we are not talking about something which absolutely non-existent. We are talking about that which exists. Jagat is experienced. What is the reality of the Jagat? Is it really real? We cannot say it doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, then you cannot cognize, you cannot have experience, you cannot experience the Jagat. It is already, we experience Jagat. Therefore, we cannot say it doesn't exist. We cannot say it exists also. If it exists, in parallel to Sat, it's a problem. Parallel existence to, if it all, then you cannot negate it, but it is subject to negation. Where is Jagat in Sushupti? Where is Jagat in Pralaya? So therefore, it cannot be categorically said. It is Basamanam Asat, not Basamanam Sat. It's not. It is Basamanam Asat. Yata, rope, snake. Snake there. Snake is really not there. But Basamanam Sarpaha Nitya Bhavati. Pratiyamanam Sarpaha Nitya Bhavati. For the person, there is a snake. Because the conditions are sufficient to cause the notion of snake notion. Basamanam, Sarpaha, Bhati, Basat. For this person, it is there. Sarpaha, Bhati. Tatra, सर्पः एव अस्ति, सर्पः अस्ति, that's what भासमानं. किन्तु सर्पः अस्ति वा विचारात् परं सर्पः नास्ति, रज्जुः एव. पूर्वं भासमानं सर्पः, सर्पः नास्ति इति वक्तुं न शक्यते. किमर्थं? पूर्वः मया अनुभूयत सर्पः, सर्पं सर्पः अनुभूयत, पश्चात् सर्पः नास्ति. पूर्वम् अनुभूयत, पश्चात् नास्ति. सत् असद्भ्याम्, अतः नास्ति इति न वक्तुं शक्यते, अस्ति इत्यपि न वक्तुं शक्यते. नास्ति चेत् न प्रतीयेत, अस्ति चेत् न बाध्येत. It is negated in the presence of light. Therefore, what is the reality you can give to the sarpa? Vasamanam asat mithya iti. Beautiful example, drishtanta, this Raju Sarpa. Raju Sarpa, Shuktika Rajada, all this. Now, Tika. Durnirupatvam asiddhamiti shankate. Avakashatmakamiti. Targi sataha विलक्षणत्वात् असद्येव स्यात् इति परिहरति. If Diyat is different from Sat, it must be Asat. Satah vilakshणस्य असत्त्वं नास्ति इति वदतः दोषं माह. So when we say it is Akasha is not Sat, it is Asat, we are not saying it is Tucham. Asat means it doesn't exist of its own. But Purvapakshi says what? Satah vilakshणः किन्तु असत्त्वं नास्ति चेदिति वदतः पूर्वपक्षिणः दोषम् आह. What is the dosham? They are contradicting themselves. A non-existing Akasha exists is the contradiction, is the Vyagatihi. Tikakara doesn't explain much. The shloka itself explains. The words are simple. So therefore Tikakara doesn't explain. Avakashatmakam tat chet, tat vyoma. Avakashatmakam chet pratakkare, satah pratakkare. You have to connect with the previous shloka. Separated from sat. How? We cannot put it in the lab and separate. Diya eva. Buddhya satah pratakkare. Avakashatmakam tat asat iti chintyatam nyayatam. अवगम्यताम्. किन्तु पूर्वपक्षी वदति सतः भिन्नं, किन्तु न असति इति पक्षी वदिष्यसि त्वं वदिष्यसि चेत्, if you say so, तर्हि तव व्याहतिः भवति. You will be contradicting yourself. Then next shloka, there Bhashik Dhyanamuni uses the word. He introduces what he defines what mithya. It's a beautiful definition. You can note that Vasamanam Asat, the definition. Let us read. This Panchadasi is a really Manana Grantha. Contemplate on the shloka so beautifully. Acharya dilutes the topic so elaborately. It does. But Viyat, starting from Viyat. Okay, let us read shloka number 17. Bhatiti ched bhatu nama bhushanam mayikasya tat.
भाति
आतिथि चेत् भूषणं मायि कस्यचित्
Yat asadbhasamanam tanmitya swapnagajadhivat.
यत्सद्भासमानं
यत्सद्भासमानं
तन्मिथ्या
मिथ्या स्वप्नगजाधिपत्
स्वप्नगजाधिपत्.
Bhati iti ched. Bhatu. Not English Bhatu. Bhatu. Lotlakara. Pratiyata. Bhati. Pratiyate ched pratiyata. Mayikasya. Maya. Karyasya. Bhushanam tat. Yat asat bhasamanam. Yat bhasamanam asat tat mithya bhavati. Sapta gajadivat. Simple shloka. Akashah bhati iti chet bhatu. Akashah bhati. Akashah bhati. Akasha is there, shines. Bhatu. Bhatu nama means let it shine. Nama means not what is your name. That is not a nama here. Let it shine. Bhasamanam. Bhatu nama. Bhati chet bhatu. Pratiyatam. Tat. What is that? Tat is that Bhasamanam. Mayikasya bhushana mayikasya ayayaha karyamiti. Akashaha bhati. Let it shine. Whose karya is that? Mayayaha mayikasya. Tat. Mayikasya is Mayayaha mayikasya. Maya asya asti iti mayikaha. So mayikasya. Mayayaha. Can take Mayayaha karyam. Maya karyasya. Maya shaktehe karyamiti. That is Maya Shakti. That is the power of Maya. Maya shaktehe karyamiti. Yet asat bhasamanam. Bhasamanam tat mitya. Swapna jaga. Swapna gajadi. Swapna gaja adivat. The definition is for Vitya is Bhasamanam Asat. This is a new definition. Akasha doesn't come under the category of Sat or Asat. We cannot call it as Sat. We cannot say it as Asat also. Therefore, Akasha is Sat Asat Vilakshan. Therefore, we say Bhasamanam Asat. Akasha, when separated from Sat, the question was asked. For that answer is, it is Bhasamanam Asat. It is Mithya. When we say Viyat Bhati, Bhati chet Bhatu Nama, let it shine. So, let it shine means, that is, how does it shine? That Bhasamanam is Mayika Bhushanam. In Maya, please note, Tucham cannot shine. That which is absolutely non-existing, that cannot shine in Maya. Only Bhasamanam Sat can shine. Bhasamanam Asat can shine, not Sati. Bhasamanam Asat only can shine in Maya. Natu Abhasamanam Asat, please note. We talked about two types of Asat. One is Bhasamanam Sat, that is Mithya. Mithya only can shine in Maya. Abhasamanam Asat cannot shine because it is not there. Completely non-existing cannot shine. If you say, the moment you say it exists, like man's on, it exists in dream. And also man is available, it is exist, and horns are existing. Therefore, he cannot say it is completely non-existent. He cannot conceive of the completely non-existent thing. Impossible. So therefore, Tucham cannot shine. So Abhasamanam Asat, that is not we are talking about. So in Tucham cannot shine. Abhasamanam Sat cannot shine. Therefore, Abhasamanam Asat cannot shine. Therefore, Bhasamanam Asat. Bhasamanam Asat. Bhasamanam Asat means, therefore only it is Bhati. Maya brings about a false notion, a false perception for this Mithya Bhana, Mithya Bhati. That is the Alankara, Bhushanam of Maya. Maya does this. What is it is that is Yat Asat, that Bhasamanam, that Bhati. Its Bhati is not real. At the same time, you cannot say it is unreal. In between, therefore Mithya Bhavati. Yatha Swapna, Jagat. Swapna Gajadivatu, Swapna Gaja, the elephant in the dream. Is it real? You cannot say it is real, you cannot say it is not real. Because if it is real, then it should be there after you wake up. It should continue. Suppose you are chased by the elephant or the lion. If it is real, then in the Jagrata Avastha also it will be chasing. And even that is one thing. If you say if it is not real, then in the after the dream you are running, and you immediately after the dream you see sweat all over the body. Yes, because you have run sweating. So you got the experience of being chased by the Gaja. So therefore we cannot say it is not real. It is not real, at the same time it is not unreal. If it is unreal, then how is that you have sweat? You are sweating, and the two lying on the cozy bed in an AC room. So therefore we cannot say it as Sat, or we cannot say it as Asat. It is Asat, but it is Basamanam Asat. That is why the Swapna Drishtanta, the Acharya gave. Swapna Drishtanta is a beautiful Drishtanta, because Swapna is as got that Pratibhasika Satta, reality. So Yata Pratibhasikam, similarly Paramartha Drishtya, this Vyavaharika. Pratibhasikam is dismissed from the standpoint of Vyavaharika, and Vyavaharika can be dismissed from the standpoint of Paramarthika. So if Swapna is, we understand the reality of Swapna, only when you wake up only we know it is not real, but not in the Swapna. Therefore, it is real in the Swapna, in the waking it is not real. Therefore, Sat Asadbyam Vilakshanaha. So Gaja is not, the Swapna Gaja is not real, you cannot say in the Swapna. It's not real, you can say in the waking avastha only. It is real in this Swapna avastha for the Supta Purusha, that person who is dreaming. Therefore, Sadasatbhyam Vilakshaniyam. Therefore, Basamanam, it is Asat, fine. Not Tucham, it is Asat. It is there, but it is really there. It is Basamanam, somewhat existing. In Vedanta Sara, we say Kinchit, Bhavagasti, Sad Asatbhyam Vilakshaniyam. Basamanam Asat. Asat which shines, which appears. That appears, for that where it does it get existence? From Sat. Without Sat, where is Asat? But it is Sat. It is not Sat, at the same time it is not Asat. We cannot categorically say it. Swapna Drishtanta is the best example. It is Asat. Asat you can say only from the Jagrat Avastha. At the same time it is real in the Swapna, Basamanam. Therefore, putting these two words together, Basamanam Asat. Here there is no Vyagatihi. Here there is, one may contradict. Basamanam, it is Bhati, Asat, Nabhati. So you are putting these two contradictory words together. That is what Mithya is. That is what Mithya is. That is what the fact is. So that which is not experienced, see, as we define Sat, that which is then all the three periods of time, it is Sat. Similarly, here we can say that which is not experienced in all three periods of time, but it shines. That is what Mithya is. But it is there. But it doesn't exist in all three periods of time. But it shines, Bhati, Basamanam. Doesn't exist in all three periods of time. That which exists in all three periods of time, Trikale Asti Iti, that is Sat. But Asat doesn't exist in all three periods of time. Therefore Asat, at the same time it Bhati. Therefore, what should be? Mithya, Basamanam, Asat. This understanding is purely cognitive. Vedanta is jnanam only. Jnanam removes ajnanam, therefore it freedom. So, therefore, this is a purely cognitive process. Understanding, seeing and understanding things as they are. That is why Viveka, the sharp buddhi is required. all this drishtanta, the explanation makes the buddhi very sharp. And they should become so strong and sharp that become the reality for the person. Then we can say that the person is a Chitta Prajna. Chitta Prajna Sikabhasha. This is the person who knows this fact and for whom this is vision is very clear. He knows it is Bhasamanam Asat. Jagat. Every experience is Bhasamanam Asat. Bhasamanam. Therefore, doesn't cause any dent in the person. He enjoys freedom. Jivan Mukti. That is what Mukti is. What else is Mukti is? Tika. Asatve Bhanam na syat iti ashankya. If it is asat, if it is not sat, then it cannot shine. Bhanam na syat iti ashankya. If doubt arises. Tuchya vilakshanatvat bhanam na virudyate iti yaha. It is not tucham, not absolutely non-existent. Therefore, bhanam na virudyate. Therefore, shining is not contradicted. It is not tucham. Therefore, it is at the same time it is bhanam. Therefore, tuchya vilakshanatvat asat bhanam. That is not virudyate. That is not contradicted. Bhati iti che. Avirodham darshayitum mityavastunaha lakshanam sadrishtantam aha. People may think there is dosha, there is no contradiction at all. Therefore, in order to show the non-contradiction of the Mithya Vastu, Drishtantam aha Sapna Gaja iti. Gajadivat Sat Asaditi. Yat Vastu Swarupena Avidyamanam api. It doesn't exist really. Kitu Basate. Avidyamanam means Asat. Basate Basamanam. Therefore, Basamanam Asat. Ita Swapna Gaja. Tat Swapna Gajadivat Mithya ityartaha. So this is a definition of Mithya. Yat Asat Bhati Tat Mithya. Basavanam Asat is Mithya. That is the definition of Mithya. What is Mithya? Basamanam Asat Mithya Bhavati. Abhasamanam Asat, there is no Abhasamanam Asat. Abhasamanam Asat cannot be talked about because it is not there. Okay, we'll stop here. We'll continue our discussion in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om Dhanyawadah.
धन्यवादः गुरुजी।
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.